for your time and support, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the Double RT Boxing Show. This is your host, Mr. A, doing a nice little weekend recap. Get out the spit bucket. Spit in boxing right here. I'm ready, you're ready to talk that boxing. Starting it off, first in the spit bucket is to Kenshiro. I gotta say, off that performance, I am highly anticipating a unification bout. Whether it's against Soto and Alvarez, those hard punching, come forward motherfuckers, that shall be very interesting because we saw Kenshiro looking good, but when he chose to exchange, he got tagged. He got wobbled here and there, and on his toes off balance. Not wouldn't be the wisest move to do against Alvarez and Soto. You know, now against Soto, he'd probably have a better chance of on the outside boxing because Soto is quick on his feet, but not as, I think, ring savvy as Alvarez, who can also put on some heavy pressure with that long reach. So that'll be amazing, boy. It's going to be very interesting. Some good fights right there. You know, because he saw, you know, he looked good with the overhand right against Hisada. All that was good as expected. I'm glad he had his jab, backhand, guard hand held high, holding the phone, as Barry Hunter says. I'm just glad of that. So I did see what I expected. You always want some fighters to like, oh, I wish you knock him out. You know, it's just, I guess that's more of a, you just being a boxing junkie. You're just who doesn't want to see a knockout, you know. But at the end of the day, as a fan of Kenshiro, and fuck it, get that W, you know. He boxes well. He throws good shots. I like him. And he did. It's not like he went out there in complete safety mode. He went out there firing. So moving on to Felix Cash. Felix Cash, man. That dude, him, to go a little, don't want to go too off track, but him and, God, what's his name? I can't think of his first name, but Dalton. I think he's like 8-0, 7-0. You know, if some, for you guys who do watch this and support the show, who am I talking about? Dalton something. Well, it's people like that. It's cool for me in the stateside have the zone. Those guys on undercards, you're like, oh damn, that was a pretty good performance. You see him again, they deliver again. You see him again, they deliver again. Dalton's the dude. It's like, damn, he was 5-0 when I think I saw him, and the dude delivered like two more times. Same with Felix Cash. Saw him on the undercard, background, you know, watching boxing, getting ready for the main event. Motherfucker's aggressive, looks good. Okay, that was an entertaining fight by that guy. See him again, delivers. So I saw him against Bently, and I was like, dude, that's that one dude I like. He delivers. Bently, he's a mover. I like him. He scratched my addiction right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. You guys know my boxing junkie addiction is ring generalship. So to see Bently with this power puncher, the high got me all fucked up, right? Bently just did not stand a chance with that the feints, the power. Cash, the way he delivers his offense, the way he, so far what I've seen, he takes over a ring. He owns the ring. You know, like, and I don't want to say, and I'm going to say, but I don't want people to think that I'm saying the skill set is the same. Just the ring generalship, the ring owning it. I don't really see no one right now own a ring from ding ding. You know, Terrence Crawford fills you out for round 1, 2, 3, spins, and no one takes a ring over besides Canelo. When it goes ding, it becomes Canelo's ring. And I'm starting to see that with Felix Cash. Now, the skill set, different conversation. The resume, different conversation. I'm not saying anything like that. Just seeing someone take the ring and owning the ring. You know, the last time I could say two people that, to me, did this was Mayweather and Aries Landy Lara. They took the ring. And I'm seeing that now with Canelo. Didn't really see it with anyone else, but as a youngster, it's like, oh, or a new person. Fucking Felix Class from Ding, he's taking the ring. And he took it from Bently. I never noticed it before if it was just the pressure. But Bently was slapping his punches. Maybe he was too scared of the power, too scared of something coming back to even set his feet to throw one. He was just trying to throw on the move real quick. Not too sure, but Felix Cash looked damn good. Hunt him down behind the jab. Strong, tight guard. If his chin is what it thinks it is, you know, he seems to be like a guy who would take one to beat your ass. And it's not like he's out there doing stupid shit with his face. He just defeated number 9 in the WBO. If you want to get noticed, now I know this is an American thing, you know, but it's boxing. It's done. You can either mean it or you can clout chase. You want Jaime Munguia number 1 next. That's who you want. Because if you're number 14, and we're going to go up the ladder, Norsotovo, Gugumis, Taylor Howard, Peaches Vonell, that was up to 10. Number 9, Bently. Number 8, Dennis Ravana, which is Hot Rod over here in the States. Number 7, David Papat. Number 6, Kanat Islam. Interesting. Number 5, Danny Dignam. Number 4, Esquiva Flacio. I think he could beat all these people so far. I think Kanat Islam, I know, will at least try to give him a fight. He's like, fuck it. I'm not saying that anyone else won't, but I know those styles off the top of my head. That guy. Yanabek, that'll be interesting, right? Liam Williams, I think he could break Liam Williams down. And Jaime Munguia. Fuck it, call Jaime Munguia out. You're a champion from 154, you come up and you don't even take your mandatory shot at the champion. You don't deserve that spot. I beat your ass. You know? Oh, who cares if he was going between trainers? Who gives a fuck? He didn't take the shot. Use it, put it out there in the public, fucking call him out. Because I said, with the style, who I'm looking at it, he ain't got to fight no one else except for the names I named. No one's out there going to beat Felix Clash. I don't. Take away just catching one on the chin. Kanat Islam. And I think what? I don't know Danny Dignam style. But other ones I don't think have the power to get. I don't know Danny Dignam, yeah. I don't think the other ones have the power to fuck with him. I don't think they'd be able to keep him off. And we've seen Jaime Munguia get that. Both on the zone. Eddie. Eddie. This is top rank time. Edward Berlanga, 16-0. Looked good, looked beatable. Yes, they look like shit. No, so it just sucks that he's fucking ranked. It just really sucks. Why rush him? Because the way I see it, it's like he's holding how people like fucking Manny. You got a belt. Are you going to fight with that belt or not? Edward Berlanga, you got a spot. You got a top 15 spot. Do you deserve it? Are you ready for this fight? Who knows? But you got a spot and we got to get it. So, very interesting. That's the only... Where the fuck is he at? I can sworn number 5 by the WBA. You know what I mean? Why are you talking about? It's like, is he worth talking about? No. Is he even ready? No. But we gotta talk to him, but like he's fight. You gotta mention him with Danny Jacobs. You gotta mention him with David Benavidez. Should you know? But you're number 5, bro. Like you're holding the spot. You know, either if you ain't gonna be fighting number 8 Kellum Smith, number 7 Saggio, that'd be kind of interesting. Kevin Saggio, he just got his, I think, career best win. John Ryder, number 6. Daniel Jacobs, number 4. You know, Edward Berlanga is in the middle of Daniel Jacobs, John Ryder, David Lemieux, and Kevin Saggio. And why? You know, I get it. Hey, don't blame the rankings if you're gonna take it. You know, get him to fight. So you gotta fight him. You know, you gotta call him out because he's hijacking a spot. You know, you're Anthony Durrell. You're number 9. Like, why the fuck didn't give me number 5? You know, and I'm pretty sure Eric Berlanga wants that shot. He wants to show he's number 5. That's the only reason I said you gotta call him out for fighting people now. It's, you know, he's number 8 in the WBO. Steve Nelson, let's go. I've been wanting that fight for a long time. Like in UK, that fight would have happened already. If it didn't happen already, it's happening now. Come on. Steve Nelson, Edward Berlanga. Why isn't that fight happening? Why is that in-house fight not happening? Seriously, right? Number 7 and number 8 by the WBO. Let that be for a WBO intercontinental. No, not an intercontinental. They don't deserve that shit. That's Zach Parker anyway. Zach Parker got that shit. Let it be for like an international. Or no, yeah. Because yeah, they could be international worthy. Nah, fuck that. You know what? National. Let them be national worthy. WBO national. That's it. You're not international, just national. And then you go to the main event. Navarrete. That guy, very entertaining. I like him. ESPN kind of did him dirty. ESPN did him dirty. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, we're going to show you how you did him dirty. If you're just a 12-minute mark and you're supporting the show, hit the thumbs up. Support the Double RT Boxing Show. How they do him dirty, you ask? Remind the folks. Shakur did vacate that belt. And Emmanuel Navarrete moved up. Asked to fight Navarrete for that belt was Michael Cullen. Yes. And he said no. Didn't want to do it. Did not want to do it. So, it's a damn shame. You know, is he moved down in weight? Sure. You can say that. Like, oh, it was a weight thing. You're just trying. We'll talk about Michael Cullen later. Talk about him later. Now, as far as Navarrete, his style, I love how he sets you up. You know, from the round 1, you see him throwing that lazy ass jab and everything, and people say he's off balance and blah blah blah. All that is design. He's purposely off balance. The dude wants to hit you with the number 3 and the 4. So what he does is perfectly overextend the 1 and the 2 to make you put you in that guard, and then he just blasts your ass with 2s and 3s or 4s. You know, and it all starts from that overextension, lazy ass shit. Because once you see that coming, you kind of either get out the way or you start guarding. It's a beautiful dummy setup, and it works. It's been working to a T so far. No one really figures it out. it's hard to say don't block the first punch. You gotta slip it. You gotta slip it. Cause it's a dummy punch. Now he can land it, but it's his feint, it's his setup, and people get set up all the time with that shit. And you saw it. He throws a punch, threw the uppercut off it. The engine's well. 126. Who's fucking with him? Really, no one. No one. Cause you gotta beat him. You gotta beat him. You can you outbox him? Probably, but you gotta outbox him for 12 rounds, and that's gonna be a hard. It's gonna be a hard denial on Emmanuel Navarrete, because he's gonna come to win. You know, you gotta beat him. You know, I don't see that dude. The only way I see him losing is a hard ass body shot keeps him down shockingly. Like it gets the best of everyone. Like, oh shit, it got him. You know, and a good boxer slugger puts it on him. You know, in a nice battle. And the only one who really comes to mind, ain't no one at 26 doing that. No one got that output. Gary Russell, I think, can hang with a couple rounds, but I think that switch when Navarrete turns it on, Gary might be able to handle that the first one, the second one, but I don't know if he'll handle the third one. Maybe the power could stop. Maybe he could catch homeboy coming in. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he got that body shot I'm talking about that might just surprise. But I don't see it. I just don't really see no one putting the willingness to take one to get one. What Christopher Diaz did. You know, you gotta remember, or maybe you guys don't know or read the article, that fool, when he couldn't get boxing, that fool created a little car wash company, you know, so he was detailing cars out of his trucks and shit. He made it a little business. So to see that dude do what he was doing makes a lot of sense now. He's like, fuck, I was like high pressure and steam washing cars for the homies who was supporting my little business I made during the pandemic. And also I get a title shot. That motherfucker was fighting his ass off. He's like, fuck, without this, I'm probably gonna go back to washing cars. This money's gonna do my family well. So he tried, but Navarrete's a fucking beast. I don't see no one fucking with him. Like I said, Michael Collin, who's I believe fighting next week, fucker's not even in the WBO no more because he turned down the fight for the banking belt with Navarrete. And ESPN didn't say shit about that. Like, oh, can anyone in 126 fuck with him? Well, hey, how about the guy we're promoting next week? You know, that famous Irish guy we have on here? How about him? You think he could beat him? Oh, yeah, that's right. He turned the fucking belt down. Let's not talk about that. We can't talk about him right now. And then you just have, fuck, man. Really, who on ESPN? Obviously, boom. You got, damn, dude, will they give Burchelt to him? Burchelt coming off that knockout the way he did against Navarrete. Do you want that dude taking those punches to the head? It's kind of scary, right? Kind of right. You got Shakur and Valdez. You gonna make Navarrete? He's a champ. He's gonna get cracks. You know, if he was to move up right now, Jamal Harrington's got the belt. He don't know if he's gonna fight Shakur or fucking Valdez. If he vacates, Shakur's gonna fight that Ghanaian dude, which is a good fucking fight. You know, it's a good storyline fight because that dude's been talking a lot of shit for the last year and a half. You know, his team is saying how he should fight him. He's been wanting this fight, calling this fight, and Shakur's been kind of doing some background talking that hasn't really got picked up. But the storyline, but outside of Shakur, like I said, if Harrison vacates, Shakur's fighting for that right now. So if he moves up, honors his belt, like, hey, give him a mandatory spot. That could be That'd be fucking. And Shakur replied to a Twitter thing. I loved it for him to be my first defense. So would I, right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. Thank you for your time and support.